In this video we will discuss about Ebola virus vaccines. So we will not discuss all the Ebola virus vaccines. We will only discuss the three major vaccines that could be the uh, potential vaccines that can be recently or available, that can be available in the market very soon. So first one is manufactured by the combination of three companies, that is Merck, Newlink Genetics, PHAC, and it only targets the EBOV-GB. One thing that is common in all three vaccines is that they instigate the immune system of the humans, so that the immune system will get trained against this Ebola virus. In the first possible candidate, they target only for EBOV GP, and it has the proven efficacy of around 97.5 to 100% after 10 days, because it will take 10 days to train the immune system of the body, and it is a single dose vaccine. It does not need any other uh, booster dose, and for it has been approved so far. It has been approved by FDA and EMA. So next, now let's go to the next possible vaccines. That is Johnson and Johnson. That is made by Johnson and Johnson and Bavarian Nordic, and it is made in the adenovirus, as we can see. But right now it is only been approved by EMA. FDA has not yet approved it, and it will also target. It comes in two dose form. First dose will target the EBOV GP, same as that is been targeted by the first vaccine, and its efficacy is around 53.4%, and that is based on immunobinding of human and non-human primate data. After 8 weeks, it needs because its efficacy is not too high, it needs a booster dose after 8 weeks, and in the booster dose they will try to inject not only the EVOV GP but the other replicates, or the other modifications, that is SUD, VGP, MARV GP, TAF, VNP, so that people might get immune against all the variant of Ebola virus. So this is the advantage of this Johnson and Johnson and Bavarian Nordic vaccine, and its dosage is also presented here. In the first case, the dose should be high, around 7.2 into 10 raised to power 7, but it is a single dose. In case of Johnson and Johnson, first dose is around 5 into 10 raised to power 10 unit, uh, and the second dose is around 1 into 10 raised to power 8. So we can see that the dose in case of Johnson and Johnson is high compared to that in the first possible candidate of Ebola vaccine. Now let's quickly go through the third possible candidate, that is also uh, made by a combination of companies, or collaboration of some companies. One is GlaxoSmithKline, NIAID, AID, Oak, Kairos, Bavarian Nordic, and it also has this adenovirus in it. However, the disadvantage of this vaccine, this candidate is so far, is that it is not yet been approved by FDA and EMA. So just like the other two candidates, in the first dose it will target only the EBOV GB. It will try to uh, train the immune system uh, of the patient against EBOV GB, and its first dose is quite high, and it is more than the first two candidates, that is 1 to 10 is to power 11, and its efficacy is, even though the dosage is high, its efficacy is just around 60 to 91% based on immunobinding of human and non-human primate data. Difference in the case of efficacy, one reason could be the vector that these vaccines are using. It is using different kind of vectors, something like inactivated bacteria, or it is not yet been known, or not yet been publicly available, or a more concise way to say that it is not uh, more detail about this vector can be found in the paper. It is available publicly, but I have not yet read into that much detail. The second one is the adenovirus. In second and third could have used different adenovirus. That might be one of the reason for different efficacy. So in the third one, the efficacy is higher than the second one, and it is close, but it is less than the efficacy compared to the first one. That is 60 to 91%. In this case also, the secondary dose is required, that is of a concentration of around 2 to 10 raised to power 8, and it also, the secondary dose also target compared to the second candidate, that a different variant of Ebola virus, and so far only the first vaccine has shown a proven efficacy. Other ones are just predicted efficacy and they need to be verified. So that's all for this video. Thank you for your time.